Hello everyone, my name is Sunny Landa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm giving you my top 5 YouTube setup tips if you want to start your own YouTube video in 2021. I've been making YouTube videos for 1 year now, and I am a freelance photographer for almost 10 years already. And when it comes to technicalities between making videos and taking pictures, it is not that different. That is, if we are talking about lightings, composition, and camera settings. And that is why I'm giving you my top 5 setup tips in making YouTube videos. Lighting. You need to have a good light setup in order for you to have a good YouTube videos, because this will set the standard of your YouTube videos, and it will set you apart from other vloggers who do not invest on the light setup. You need to invest in a good light, but you do not have to buy the most expensive lights, or you do not have to have the 3 lights set up in order to get a really good video. You can have a YouTube video with 1 light setup, and the only thing that you need to do is to get lamps and put it behind you, and it will serve as your secondary and a 3rd light. And if you want to film, you can just get a styrofoam like this and just put it right here, and it will serve as your fill. And you can also, if you have a reflector like this, you can also use this as your secondary light, as your rim light, and it will also fill the empty shades on your face. Create depth. There are a few things that you need to consider in order to achieve a decent amount of depth in your video. First, you need to use a fast lens with an aperture of 2.8 or under in order to achieve a decent amount of bokeh that will create an amazing shallow depth of field. Second, you need to separate your subject to your background. Well, in my case, I have the subject and that's my background. If you can notice, I have a rim light on my side that separates me from my background. Composition. In my own opinion, this is one of the most important things that you need to consider if you want to attract the attention of your viewers. There are many composition techniques when it comes to videography and photography. Few of them is rule of thirds, symmetry, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm at the center. Whatever I have on my left, I also have it on my right. And you also have leading lines, adding patterns on your videos, adding colors in your videos, and many more. Audio. Another important thing that you need to consider if you want to have a good YouTube video is to have a good audio. In order for you to achieve that, is you need to get an external microphone that you can put as close as possible to your mouth in order for you to achieve a full and crisp voice. If you will use your camera phone, or you mean your camera microphone, it will not be that full because it will capture all the ambient noise around you. Not like if you are using an external microphone that you can put as close as possible, the sound will be incredibly different. Tethering. Tethering is a photography and videography technique that's being practiced by the professionals for a very long time because it saves them a lot of time in making a video and taking a picture. Tethering is a technique wherein you connect your camera directly to your computer, and right there and then you will be able to see the image or the video that you just captured because it's linked to your computer. I personally never depend on the LCD or the LCD behind my camera because it is not that accurate. First, in my own experience, after I took picture of a food, when I transfer the picture in my computer, from there I will notice that I forgot to put the fork on the table. I forgot to remove one toothpick that I use in fixing the food. The first factor that we just discussed, create depth. Of course, in your computer, you will be able to see right away if you have a good enough depth. If your background is that blurred that separates your subject to your background, you will see it right away. If not, you will be able to fix it right away. Second is your composition. You will be able to know, like in this setup, I will be able to know if I am centered and if I have a symmetry in both of my left and right side. Third is your lighting. Right away you can see if you have a good lighting. If not, you can adjust it right away. The fourth is the audio. right there and then. You will be able to hear yourself if your voice is full and crisp. So it will save you a lot of time in editing if your camera is tethered to your computer. And that's my top 5 YouTube setup techniques that will make your YouTube videos up to the next level. Now, it's time for you to apply these techniques that I just shared you. If you have any question, please comment down below. And please, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. I hope to see you in my next video, and be safe.